Good morning from day 38. The final week begins. Terrifying to think that 5:30 in the AM, as you can clearly tell, incredibly dark. But the Uber is requested. It's actually a Lyft, Lyft, because apparently there were no cars available for Uber. So sorry Uber, you lose money. Lyft's got cars, so we go with them. But this is where the fun begins, because essentially we're on standby flights. So we could be waiting all day in Alaska just to get to Seattle, or touch wood or case, we could get on that first flight straight to Seattle. We could be waiting in Seattle all day, or we could be lucky and get on both flights straight away, or we could be stuck in Alaska for another week. I don't know. So it's the waiting game basically from this point. But I'm already in shorts, considering that Honolulu is quite warm, and here it's actually not cold this morning. It's a bit rainy. But anyway, that's where we've been staying, to be precise, like there. But anyway, it's been fun. I've enjoyed Alaska. I've enjoyed Alaska a lot. So sad to leave here, but the last destination is upon us, and we have one more week left to make the most of this. If all things go to plan, then tomorrow we head out to Kualoa Ranch, where they film Jurassic Park and Lost and all those fun things. Relaxing weekend. And we've got a city tour and a Pearl Harbor tour on Monday. Tuesday, July 4. And then Wednesday, relax. And then Thursday, the long journey home. So, scheduled week. We'll see how we do. And let's cross those fingers to make sure that we get to Honolulu okay, and we don't have to go through massive delays and wait around a lot. Thank you, Alaska. It's been real. On Honolulu. Well, welcome to Seattle. And currently, I have no idea where to go, because my gate hasn't been announced. Well, I mean, according to the boards, there's no Honolulu yet. So I might look it up on the website and it'll probably tell me eventually. But yeah, it's very busy, as you can tell. And I have about 5 hours to kill, so cool. There's a bigger board over there which might have more flights on it, so I guess we can have a look and find out there. But I guess it's a matter of just finding a place to sit and chill, and yeah, so we might do another update before I leave. But I'm feeling a lot better being in this airport than I thought I would, but it's early days, so let's see how this adventure's going. Okay, update, Amundo. I found the right terminal, I found the right gate. They finally gave me a gate. I've been Skyping with Raquel for the last couple of hours, so kind of just lost track of time and realised that, shit, you better get to your gate. I spoke to the guy at the ticket counter and he said that I'm on the border of making this flight, so just got to hang around basically and hope that I make it. So just an update. We'll see if we can get on this flight. I just wanted to do this really quick update. I don't know if you can even hear me or not. So on the flight, and apparently the only seat available was business or first class. So this is kind of crazy. But thought I needed to at least document this just to prove. Going to the end of the plane, people. Going to the end of the plane. It's about time. Aloha and welcome to Hawaii. And that was definitely an experience in itself. Flying first class. Wasn't expecting that. And check that out. It's actually sort of nighttime. It's only like 20 to 8. Wow. Anyway, This is a very interesting airport. I'm like literally walking outside to get to the terminal. Anyway, just wanted to say hello. That was fun. It says Aloha up there because why wouldn't it? I can now officially say I have flown first class. Now we're in Hawaii. I'm more excited for the fact that it's night time right now. So anyway, I'm getting picked up by the guys doing my Airbnb. So that's going to be kind of cool. I've got to pay him $10, but it's probably going to be cheaper than an Uber. At least I know where I'm going. And other than that, I'm quite tired. So I might do a video later on when I get to the Airbnb, just because. So yeah, welcome to Hawaii. Aloha and good morning from day 39. I'm kind of speaking quietly, but I don't know why. It's 6:30 in the morning and it's raining. This isn't the Hawaii that I expected. I'm waiting for an Uber to take me to this hotel to do my Jurassic Park tour. Well, my tour at least of all these filming locations for Jurassic Park and Lost. So yeah, this is the neighbourhood. It's kind of cool, nice. So I'm kind of excited for today. Had an interesting night. Went to bed quite early, my standards, but I guess I was technically on Alaska time, so had to catch up on that. But I hope this is as exciting as it looks, and the rain's really starting to come down now. So let's get some shelter. Hopefully this doesn't happen all day, but let's experience Hawaii on day 39. We're at the ranch. We have the schedule. There's the dinosaur for the movie one. That's my last tour for the day. Right now, I'm doing a jungle expedition tour. So let's see how that plays out. So we've hiked like to the top of this mountain area, and it kind of has the view overlooking there. And there's like tent sections. I don't think you can see it, but apparently they were just filming Jurassic World 2 here on the weekend. So yeah, but I think that's where the movie set tour goes later on. So down there, clearly. But it's kind of clearly. But if you look out there, which I don't know if you can actually even see properly, I'm gonna press that. Try that again. That's like coming up onto the waves, and it goes up, and then it goes down. And not to go out there with your phone and cameras and shit, because you'll end up losing it. So this is a lot different to the lakes and the boats that I've already been on this trip. Back as far as here. So I actually can make it out. My sea legs are terrible, but I'm going to get in the way of a photo here. This is beautiful. Just as you can see, Jurassic World behind me apparently. If I actually get a bit adventurous and hold on to this, then you can really see that my sea legs are kind of terrible. But that was a bumpy ride in. I actually am incredibly soaked. But Hawaii, Jurassic World. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. We're on the movie and TV and ranch tour right now. We've just stopped to get this pretty epic view of the Pacific Ocean. Now, I don't actually know in terms of what way I'm facing, whether or not that's like all the way back home to Australia, or that's America, or for all I know that could be south, that's Antarctica, or it could be north, and that could be who knows where. But it's pretty beautiful. There's actually surfers like down there, which is a lot different to those ones in Alaska last week, and it spreads right up to the mountains. Yeah, this is the one that I was obviously looking forward to the most, because this is where we're going to see Jurassic Park sets. So, yeah, let's see what else we can see. I have to do a video in this room. It's like a Lost prop room. Now, I love Lost. It's one of my favourite TV shows. This is the submarine from Lost, and this is like one of the walls where they had all the hieroglyphic, you know the words. But here's the numbers. I have to enter them in, otherwise the island will blow up. But this is kind of cool. This is what I came here to see. Alright, you know that I'm here for Jurassic Park, and I knew that this was here in terms of the top, where obviously Grant, Lex and Tim hide underneath. So if you spin around here, said log. Now I'm going to get in line and get a photo taken, but I just wanted to swing around there to see it, because this is a pretty big fanboy moment right now. This is epic. This is where it was actually filmed. So, greatest movie of all time, right here. Simple. And that's the log. Perfect. Aloha from day 40. Day 40. Holy crap, that's crazy. It really does not feel like it has been that long. And that also means there's only 5 more days left. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear me with this wind, but if you can, cool. If you can't, then not so cool. So it's actually only 20 past 12. Kind of feels so much later, I guess. This time difference, kind of coming from Alaska, and the main part of the US is finally catching up to me, I think. But, having a lazy day today. Just going to get some lunch and go to this supermarket. I said I'd do that last night. Ended up just getting Macca's and then not actually going to the supermarket. Thinking of maybe going to Waikiki or into downtown, and I might later, I don't know. Right now I don't have any desire to, but that might change. Who knows? So yeah, uneventful day 40 so far. Day 40, crazy. Let's see how that changes. Let's get some food and let's see what mischief we can get up to. Day 40 is coming to a close, and I've just gone out again and it's raining. It's like 7:30 at night. Touch the letterbox. But it's like a weird kind of misty rain, which, you know, I like the rain. It's very foggy and misty up there. I don't know if you can see that, but I kind of like this weather, even though I'm currently walking in it. Today has been just incredibly uneventful. Slept, had a shower, went and got lunch. No, I just like flushed. Came back, laid on my bed for however many hours that was, and then dinner. Now I'm going back to the room, so it's good to save a little bit of money, but I feel like I'm wasting my time. It's like I did in Alaska, but hey, you know, whatever. So I think tomorrow, depending on how I feel, I might either do downtown or Waikiki, or maybe both. See how we go. And then Monday I've obviously got the city tour and Pearl Harbor. And then Tuesday is July 4th. So maybe I'll do Waikiki on Tuesday and tie that in with July 4th. Who knows? I'll work it out. But we're into the home stretch. Day 40 is done. We've got to make the most of our adventures from this point on and continue this journey forward, because again, we got to create this legacy and we've only got a short amount of time to do it, so the clock is ticking. And maybe we've already laid foundations, who knows, but I guess we've only got a short amount of time to make sure that they are there. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just talking crap. So, with that knowledge ingrained into your head, you can see a Hawaiian palm tree. That is by far the most exciting thing to see in this film. You're welcome.
Good morning from day 41. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pissing down rain outside, which is really cool. I like rain. I kind of want to go stand out in it. But it's actually like 8:30, I think, so it's actually not too late today. Feeling so. Not sure what I'll do today. Again, might go downtown. Some botanical gardens nearby here, so maybe I might go walk and have a look at that. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm going downtown tomorrow technically with this tour, so I guess I could always check it out then. And then the Tuesday, July 4, Waikiki, so I could check that out then. I don't know. We'll see. Feeling, yeah, I guess, but still waking up. I don't know why I'm doing this video now. I guess I just wanted to have the rain in the background. But, day 41, that's what you do. So unattractive. We'll see what the day brings us.
So, I left the house. It's now 25 minutes past 2. It's a beautiful sunny day right now, even though I kind of feel drops of water, like, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I need some lunch, and I might, there's a botanical gardens nearby, I think I mentioned that before, so I might head there and check that out. Maybe go downtown, I don't know, see how I feel after I have lunch. Lunchy munchy. But I think I might do, I think Tuesday I'll do Waikiki in terms of having to be there for 4th of July and just maybe hang around for the day, and then tomorrow obviously doing Pearl Harbor and sort of a city tour anyway, so we'll see how we feel. Wednesday I'll take as the day to kind of pack, relax, make sure, why am I sticking like this? Make sure that everything is in order. So we'll see how that goes. But there's an update for you. It's Sunday, last Sunday of the trip. And that's what you do in Honolulu. Welcome to, let's show this, Foster Botanical Garden. Unlike the Foster's crap that we drink in Australia, or we don't drink in Australia, this actually be pretty decent. Apparently I have an hour and 5 minutes until they lock the gates. I didn't realise they closed, but hey, it cost me $5 to get in. May as well go for a wander. Bloody tall palm trees above me, but hey, it's something to do, right? Can you see those? Yep. So let's check out a botanical gardens on a Sunday, because that's how you roll in Hawaii. The tour is doing fairly okay. I don't think you can see the bus in the background, but we've had a stop here to check out this statue of one of the kings of Hawaii. Now, I would walk around that way, but I don't want to block their photos, so I'm going to go the long way here and get a photo of that building over there anyway. So we're actually in downtown Honolulu. It's the palace that we were just talking about there. Apparently had electricity and a phone line before the White House. There's a bit of a fact for you. This is King Kamehameha, if you can read that. But that's pretty special. At least I think so. So yeah, I'm hungry. There's a hot dog stand over there. Might get some to eat. But it's a beautiful day. Getting sunburnt. Got to eat something. Gonna go to Pearl Harbor, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Made it to Pearl Harbor, and it's kind of just like this open sort of, I guess, park, you could say, with just a variety of different like little museum things, and then There's like a submarine tour you can do over that way, and then I believe that's the USS Arizona all the way out there. I don't think you can see it. The memorial, which I believe is what we are doing later on. So it's quite interesting so far. Looking around, like a bit under an hour until we need to hit this thing. So yeah, it's an interesting place to say the least. Can't actually dock out there, but that is the if you can just see it there, the USS Arizona Memorial. As close as that we can actually get to it today, unfortunately, due to the winds, but yeah, that's pretty much where the main attack and all that sort of stuff happened on Pearl Harbor, so there it is. That's pretty decent. You know, learnt a bit, saw a bit, why not? Got me out of the house, right? It's like 2:45, so we've got like 15 minutes until we have to get back on the bus. Don't know what I'm meant to be doing tonight. Don't know if I'm meant to be meeting up with someone or not, or if that's happening. Got myself like a turtle necklace. Don't know how that looks. Yeah. Don't really know what else to say. Trying to watch the pennies, given that it's only a couple more days to go. Hello burp, that was rude. So yeah, I'll get dropped back off into Waikiki. Might have a bit of an explore there, I don't know. Don't really think I need to go into downtown anymore. I mean, I saw a bit of that today, so why not? But yeah, it's Monday, it's Hawaii. It's day 42. It's what you do. So let's see what the rest of the day can bring. I've turned into a tomato again, apparently. My necklace, did I show that to you before? I'm showing it to you again now, apparently. What's up?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Go and get some dinner.
Alright, awesome.
It's my Airbnb host. There you go. What was I saying? I was saying that I look like a tomato and I have a turtle necklace. That's about all I was saying right then. But as you heard, I'm going to get some dinner because apparently other plans, well, they fell through. Because apparently there are people in this world who like to play games and apparently want to go out for dinner and then decide not to reply to you for 6 hours, and then when you finally cave and text them, they try and put it on you or have forgotten. So bullshit. That's a little rant for this time of night. Yeah, I really don't know what the actual point to this video is. I'm not happy. I'm actually incredibly unhappy and angry and just over it. I am over all the games. And you know what I'm not going to hold back from? It's girls. Yep, that's what I'm putting it down to. I'm sick to fucking death of having to go through an effort of talking and meeting and whatever a girl, and then apparently them just hitting a wall and realizing they don't want anything to do with me. So I'm just done with this crap. Anyway, just gonna get McDonald's again. I could get that burger place, barbecue place, but the fries aren't really that good, and I've got Pepsi. The burgers are good, but anyway, I think this wraps up day 42. Tomorrow's July 4, so yippee, I get to celebrate it by myself. But hey, welcome to Hawaii. So thank you for your company, thank you for the rant, let's move on to day 43.
So as you heard me talking about semen or whatever the hell it's called, this is kind of what it looks like. Now this is like chicken noodle, and I got one with egg in it. So it looks kind of interesting. I've sort of tried a bit of the chicken. See if we can get a bit of the egg in here. I'd never heard of this before until I kind of came here and read up on it. It's egg and noodle. It's nice. I can get some of this chicken. There's a big bit of chicken. Ready? It's quite nice. I mean, it tastes like you think it would, I guess. It's just like egg, noodle, and soup. But this apparently is a Hawaiian dish that they enjoy here. So I thought I would be traditional and get some. So there you go. Being traditional in Hawaii. Aloha.
So I've made it to Waikiki, the area. I just wanted to show this behind me. That works. Fan of Lost, as you've already discovered on this trip. This building here was used as the Sydney Airport in Lost. So if you're a Lost fan and wanted to know where they filmed those scenes of the airport in Sydney, right here. It's actually the Hawaii Convention Centre, and it actually kind of does do quite well as the outskirts of an airport. So I'm just going to cross the road, get some more photos of it, and see what else we can do here. Okay, aloha. Can you see where we are? We've made it to the beach. And as you can tell, I've gone extremely Hawaiian by buying a Hawaiian shirt. Why not? I do actually have some leis in there as well, which I'm going to put on. I bought everybody a lei. I didn't really buy many presents for anybody on this trip, but I thought, well, you know, they can do something Hawaiian. So I'm just going to hang down here for a little bit. I'm going to find a spot and do this thing for Mum. So bought myself a drink to kind of have like a toast to her, I guess. And yeah, we might film that slightly, I'm not too sure yet. So it's pretty crowded, as you can imagine, but at some point we will find a spot, do it, and see how we go from there. So let's just keep walking, see what we can find, and have some fun. Well, have some memories made at least. So, done a little ceremony for Mum. It's the elephant that I brought her from Malaysia. And I need to leave a part of it here in Hawaii. So I've just had a little speech. I've dressed up for the occasion, clearly, to be all Hawaiian. And this is to you, Mum. It's hard. It's very hard. But, you know, part of the reason I wanted to come here was to do this for Mum and to leave a part of it here and just to have a few words to say to her, and just always make sure that a part of her is here in Hawaii, a place that she visited when she was, I think, 18, and that she loved it here very much. She loved the culture, she loved just the beach and the sand and the hippie aspect and all that sort of stuff. So I found it only very fitting that I should do this. So yeah, that's what we've done, and it's hard, but it's important to do. So once again, to Mum, Coke was her favourite drink, well, for at least a period of time. So aloha, I love you, Mum, and this is for you. That was a pretty emotional experience, but hey, had to be done. In the meantime, how do you like my shirt, my lei? just relaxing and waiting. It's like 20 to 6, fireworks aren't for another like 3 hours, so I'm gonna get some dinner soon and just walk my way up to the park, I guess, and get a spot for the show. I did put sunscreen on today, but I'm probably going to burn anyway, but whatever, penultimate day here in Hawaii, so why not? But yeah, feeling okay, I guess, just relaxing. It's kind of lonely, I'm not going to lie. It gets a bit lonely travelling by yourself. I mean, it has its moments, believe me, it's good to do it sometimes, but there are definitely some times where you'd like some company, and it's kind of one of those moments right now. But hey, it is what it is, and only full day tomorrow and then back home on the Thursday. And no doubt in a week's time I'm going to be thinking, you know, was I even away, and just going to have that feeling of it doesn't even feel real, and I'm going to be wishing I was back here sitting on this beach. So I've got to make the most of it. Gotta make the most of it. So yeah, July 4 in the USA, and this is how you spend it on a beach in Hawaii. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Considering it's probably freezing ass cold back home in Australia right now. And this time last year I was in Merimbula having a 4th of July party in butt fuck nowhere in New South Wales. At least this time I can be in the US. So yeah. Anyway, mahala. Thank you, and we'll catch up with you soon for the 4th of July fireworks. Peace. We're in the park where they're going to be. You can see Waikiki, at least all the hotels and stuff to the left, and people just chilling and having their cookouts as they do. I'm just trying to find a spot. I don't actually know where they get launched from. All these people seem to be kind of just sitting and waiting. Kind of got a feeling that I'm gonna like get to an area and yeah, it's not gonna be the right one, but hey, we get one crack at this, right? It's cooling down a lot, which is good. It's not quite as hot. I kind of need to go to the toilet. Always seems to be the case. They might be bathrooms over there, so why not go for a wander and see these guys getting into it. People are parking, it's 4th of July, so that guy was a very large man. That's what I came here to experience, 4th of July in the US, Hawaiian style. I feel like I'm very Hawaiian right now. I think they have to be toilets over there, surely. Anyway, there seems to be a large concentration of people in this park, which I'm assuming is because the fireworks are going to be near here. And if they're not, then these people want to be here for the sake of being here. I love those little popper things. I haven't heard them in a long time. Freak me out. Anyway, let's find some toilets, let's find the fireworks, and let's celebrate 4th of July. That was pretty awesome. I think that's it now. Everybody's cheering and leaving, I think. Oh, I'm going to stand in this damn red ant's nest. That was, yeah, lived up to expectations. So that's, well, hang on. Is there more? Or is that just somebody setting off something? Everyone's leaving. So this will be the fun part now, to actually get an Uber. But anyway, alright, 4th of July, off the bucket list, done. That's the end of day 43. One more full day here tomorrow, and then we're flying back home on Thursday. So to me, that's the end of the day. Let's somehow, I'm going to walk through this way actually, not stand in front of these people's picture. You can see the amount of people. It's just gonna have to join the river of people and then find a spot to get an Uber and go back. So yeah, happy 4th of July. Everybody's happy. America. And we will see you on the next day. Good morning from day 44. The final full day of the trip, which sucks. Sucks a lot. But hey, all good things must come to an end. It is now 25 minutes to 1. It's Wednesday, July 5th, 2017. And I wasn't going to get lunch. I was going to try and hold out on spending money on lunch and just wait till dinner, but I'm hungry. And any potential plans of anything once again look to have gone through the window, so I'm like, fuck it, FML, let's go get some food. So that's kind of the day. I'm washing some clothes. I mean, it's kind of pointless to wash them, I know, but it's also the case that when I get home, because it's so flippin' cold, that I can wash my clothes, but I've got no dryer, so I'm gonna put them out in the clothesline, and it's cold and damp and miserable, so they're not gonna dry. So wash as many as I can now. I only have a couple to wash when I get back, and you know, I'm not gonna wear shorts when I get back home, so yeah. But I'll pack, I'll fix shit up in my suitcase. Day 44. And we'll try not to get too sad about the occasion. So that's your morning update. Thank you for watching. Apparently I'm deciding to take myself out to dinner. Spend money that I shouldn't spend. I'm getting an Uber to go downtown to some restaurant just because it has poutine and that's all I want right now. So I'm feeling like shit. Just kind of hit me, but hey, life. So, you know, I guess I'll do this by myself last night on this trip. Treat myself to a dinner, why the fuck not? I guess I'll work out the consequences about this with money later on. Peace. Good evening. That McDonald's behind me. That's where I decided to get dropped off after my little date with myself. Thought I would treat myself to an ice cream. And I'm kind of regretting it because I also got a thick shake. I can never just say no to one thing. Again, my mind just makes completely stupid decisions. This is the last night, last time to see evening in the US. Well, I mean, technically I see it in LA tomorrow night, should I make it there. But excuse me, I think we know what we mean. So I had a burger and poutine, which the poutine was kind of crap, but you know, splurged, why not? It's just after 8 o'clock, and any eventual plans that might have been happening with people obviously aren't happening. So, story of the trip. And I was going to kind of maybe do a reflecting post, which, you know, I guess I can do a bit now, a bit tomorrow and all that sort of jazz. I mean, it's been an interesting journey. I guess we can say that. Sort of many elements that were similar to other trips along the way, and then obviously certain elements that weren't. And it's been emotional. Middle parts of this trip, you know, with things that happened, obviously not in the way that I wanted them to, and since they've happened, it's brought into question a lot of things, but you know, that's life. it's easy for me to say that now, of course, but go back and watch any of the videos from that time, and obviously things were a little different at that time. But I guess the whole legacy platform was, I guess, an interesting take on things. And I mean, really, I'm going home with nothing planted in place, I guess, with anything to do with that sort of stuff. So, I mean, that's slightly difficult in many ways, but I guess, who knows? I mean, we've met people along the way, we've been to new places. Who knows what that's going to bring for anything in the future, but I guess from this final platform leaving, I can probably say that it hasn't really changed much in the grand scheme of things, so yeah. But, you know, I guess we hope, you can hope for a miracle in these things, but not necessarily get them. So all I do know is that this will be the last time for some time, unless said miracle or something else happens, that I'll get to do one of these trips. You know, I've been lucky that I've been over here to the States and Canada, obviously 3 times in essentially, what, like 15 months? Which, you know, I never probably thought I would have. Obviously the last 2 times were in varying circumstances, particularly this last time. I would have much rather not gone on this trip if it meant that obviously Mum was still alive. But it's done now. Excuse me again. So, you know, no taking that back. But yeah, I mean, unless circumstances, I guess, change rather rapidly, then nothing, I guess, will be happening this time forth. And I guess in terms of the overall scheme of things, you've had 4 of these films in, you know, that amount of time. Dangers of people looking at their phones they nearly run into. So it's kind of sad to think that, because there's just something about doing this and traveling that really, you know, I enjoy. I love, obviously, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to go home, and that's what tomorrow's all about. So we cross that bridge when we come to it. But now it's back to the room. We'll fix a few things up. I've packed and just get into a headspace or something. This guy's like been following me this whole time. Oh well, at least if he kills me, you got the evidence on camera. Anyway, we shall see. I think I'm just going to cross to this middle bit here. That's about to go green. Jaywalking in Honolulu. It's the cool thing to do. Yeah. Fingers crossed tomorrow, obviously, these standby flights we get on. We've got 2 that we can make. I missed that second one, I'm fucked. And not in the very good way. So, we don't want any more drama on this trip. So that would be very, very much appreciated if El Universo, or as I just learned, up before McDonald's, there's actually a prayer group going on up there, and some guy was talking about Jesus. There's no such thing as diseases, only curses, because you don't have Jesus in your life. Literally what he was saying. So, sure mate, sure. But hey, universe, whatever you want to look to, turtle around my neck, then let's cross those fingers for a nice easy pass back to LA tomorrow, and then I'll gladly sit around the LA airport for 8 hours if it means that I'm there to get my flight back home. Again, don't want to go home, but kind of have to when it comes to the dollars. None of them can't stay around. So thank you for keeping me company on this walk home. You've enjoyed basically me walking from Macca's to where I'm staying, and it was strange how like the last two places I've stayed at, it's kind of have to have a bit of a walk to get to anywhere to get food. But I think this is a much shorter walk than in Alaska. The difference is that there's more around me here to walk towards than I guess Alaska, where it was kind of like rah. So don't really know what else to say. Still being followed. Let's see if he turns down this street, because this is where I gotta go. I'm gonna walk down here and get run over, am I? Nope. And make sure that he, could be a she, and stalked one of those many fans. Where are they going? Okay, they left. Anyway, not getting murdered, that's good. Thank you for the pleasant walk home. This has been day 44. Day 45, the final day tomorrow. Cross those fingers, and I'll speak to you in the morning when I'm waiting for that Uber.